Love. Expecting love from somebody and loving somebody are two different things. If we expect love from somebody, we think that we love that somebody. And if the expected love hasn't happened, we put up with sorrow and distress due to the unfulfilled love. Why should we fill ourselves with others' love, attention and care? Why are we convincing ourselves that if nobody loves and cares us, then we are lonely? Why are we always examining whether the others still love us or not? Why are we always confirming others' love on us by creating situations? Like a little child, why are we always dependent on others' love? Throughout the end of our life, why should we always fill ourselves with others' love? That is, son, daughter, husband, wife, friend, brother, sister, etc. Are there any persons who do not want to fill themselves with others' love, but rather give their love to others? The problems which arise out of relationships are due to trying to fill ourselves with others' love. Unless one ends this attitude of depending on others, that is, son, daughter, husband, wife, friend, brother, sister, etc., with regard to love, one's life will continue with distress, because love can never be fulfilled at all by the way of getting it from others. Love is fulfilled only by pouring it on others. To overcome this dependency love from one's life, one must learn the matter of reaction. Putting it simply, while we talk with the other person, we are looking at their reactions, isn't it? But we are not aware of our own reactions. When you see the other person who is talking to you, you are looking at her or his reactions, isn't it? This means the way they laugh, the way they talk, the way they stand or sit, the way they shake their head and so on. In the way we are aware of others' reactions, we are not aware of our own reactions. First of all, what importance does reactions have? What is reaction in its simplest form? For an example, if our well-known friend suddenly reacts strangely for 10 minutes with regard to a situation, how will we see it or take it? Our immediate response to our friend would be, "Oh, my friend, is it you or somebody else?" Isn't it? What if our brother suddenly reacts like somebody else at our home? Our whole family will be shocked, saying that these are not his reactions. We would say, "Is this our brother or somebody else?" don't we? Actually, every individual has her or his own reactions. With a particular set of reactions, we identify the other. Similarly, we are a set of reactions. If we start seeing our own reactions as we see others', then actually we see ourselves directly. In the direct perception of ourselves, the problem of dependency love miraculously ends. Now, often look at your own reactions, particularly at your face, not in the mirror. While you smile, feel your lips and cheeks. In the same way, watch your face while in sad moments, to how your face reacts to sadness. When you don't get love and attention from others, Look at how your physical face and body reacts to that unfulfilled love. Don't give importance to thoughts, give full importance to your body's reactions. Thought will flow automatically, and also answering to it will flow automatically. There is no need to worry too much about thoughts and its conclusions. But when you give full importance and watch your physical face, body, the way you breathe, lift your hand, your sitting position, the way you nod your head while you talk to the other or when you are alone, then that perception will bear its fruits. See your body's reactions and movements in the same way as you see the others' reactions and movements. It is not stopping your reactions. It is seeing or feeling your physical face and body's reactions. If you see any reaction fully, then that reaction will end by itself permanently. As a result, one will be left with the reality behind the reactions, which is joyful silence. While confronting a situation, reactions happen automatically. You think that you have reacted, but in the actuality, reaction forcefully occurs through you. But you think that it is your reactions. If you possibly see how your reactions on your face, fingers, and body occur in a situation, that seeing will transform your reactions. In the transformation of your reactions, the reactor, who is you, is transformed. Loneliness is also a situation to watch the reactions of your face and body. Hence, by watching one's own reactions, one's dependency love ends and pouring love begins, because one actually tastes something very pure and holy behind the reactions.